Robbie, the objective in a cup competition is to make sure your name's in the hat for the next round. Is it fair to say we probably made that more difficult for ourselves than it needed to be today?
Yeah, I think we did, and I take your point. I think the first half we started well and complete control of the game. We had chances, and we obviously got a couple of goals up, and then it serves as a great reminder for us that if we don't do the jobs that we should be doing, you'll let any team back into a game, and that's what happened. It became too comfortable, and Morton's tails got up. They got back on level terms, and it becomes a more scrappy affair. But so the objective, quite rightly, is to get through to the next round. We're really pleased with that, but we've had to go through a little bit of pain to get there.
Is it frustrating, the goals that we're losing? We seem to be at the moment making it easy for teams to score against us. If you lose a goal that's well worked, you can live with it, but a lot of it's self-inflicted at the moment.
A lot of it's not doing the jobs that we tell the players to do, the jobs that the players know. When we show it back to them, they'll hold hands up. So yeah, not quite right. It's the goals conceded were too easy. The final goal there, that can happen. It's a long throw, ricochets all over the place. It can drop to us, it can drop to them, but we shouldn't be in a situation like that. We should be putting the game to bed way before. Credit to Morton, stuck at it. We spoke at half time that the mentality of the game had changed. They'll be coming out thinking they've got a right chance, and I thought we did okay again in the second half. We were well on top. We missed numerous chances to take an extended lead in the game, and we didn't take them. And I think to go through that bit of pain and stand up to it, we might stand us in good stead moving forward.
Positives to take: we scored 5 goals, which is not to be sniffed at. No,
of course, it could have been more, couldn't it? Easily. But I'm taking the positive that we did come through that. I'm not saying it's a negative. Of course, it's a negative to concede the goals, but it's very difficult to stop a team pumping the ball into the edge of your box from anywhere on the pitch. Very difficult to stop a team when there's a throw in. They'll just line up and throw the ball in as far as they can, and it becomes a scrap, doesn't it? So we were pleased with the way that we scrapped and stood up to that. We weren't too pleased with how we conceded the first couple of goals.
As you say, we did have chances, a lot of sort of moves forward where the final ball just eluded its target on another day.
Well, that's the important bit as well. We speak to the players about that all the time. The top players find that pass, find that killer instinct, and we need to get that. And it sounds strange saying that we scored 5 goals and we're mourning that we didn't create enough, but it's work in progress. We're happy with the players that we've brought in, and they'll get better as well. And for some of them to experience that today, and like you said, the nervousness, the edginess, and then still come out the other side with a victory was good.
Glenn Middleton made his debut today, showed up pretty well, and young Fraser Murray came on as a substitute and also showed up pretty well. Yeah,
we've got some exciting players, and we're pleased to work with Glenn, and he's really happy to be here. He chose us over a couple of other teams, and it's about fitness for him really. You could see he did tire, but Fraser came on, did well. We've got other players that could have come on in those positions. Dodgy came on and made a difference. So we're pleased with that, but like I say, the manner in which the goals we conceded, we weren't, and we'll do all our best to eradicate them.
Disappointment to lose Darren McGregor early on in the game. Was that precautionary? Is it anything serious?
Do you know, honestly, I don't know. I actually followed it. I think he played a long ball into a diagonal, which we got in on quite a lot today. So I followed the ball, and then the next thing I know, he's walking over to the bench. So obviously, the usual thing, we won't know for 24, 48 hours how significant it is, but I'd imagine it'd take a fair bit for Darren to come off the pitch.